All right, welcome to the
podcast. We're gonna discuss if a straw has one hole or two holes.
welcome to the Pelliser Kim podcast.
Why are we gonna bend over?
I'm not.
Hole
No.
Hole has
No.
one straw.
You're making it bend over.
What?
You're a psychopath.
All right, so for a hole,
I'm not
like
sure what's
basically.
happening.
So review back what you said previously about your discussion of what a hole
I am
is.
not okay.
So for me, a hole is like
I'm going to have
a
a
ring,
stroke.
basically. It's the same shape.
What was that?
Or like if you were to puncture a nap, like
If you punch through a wall and hit the other side of the wall,
Oh, so it's such
Yeah.
a good job.
like to your neighbor's bedroom,
yeah.
that's a hole.
like you punch a hole through someone like in anime.
Yeah, that's a hole.
And then-
would be two holes?
No, it's one hole.
No,
Oh, wait.
According
This
to
is
you,
fun.
there would be two
This
holes.
is not fun. I am being
You're actually-
Why is there
violated.
Yeah,
one
you're
hole
technically
then?
right, yeah.
Like suddenly, why is there one hole?
So
So that's described as just being a hole, right?
that's like
Look at my
a
legs.
quote unquote through through hole.
So we describe this as a through hole,
Okay.
a hole that has two entrances and two exits because you can go in both ways.
Look what you did.
Kind of, I guess.
But then you have a hole. So let's say you make a crater. That's
Yeah.
one big hole on the ground.
Yeah, if it doesn't have like
That was a
like a pit, like a big old pit. That's like a water bottle. This is, people would call this a hole, but it's not like, it's a different type of hole. It's like, it's just a pit, basically.
Yeah. But now if you add another hole at the below the pit, let's say we dig through the earth, because that's just one big pit, and you come up the other side, that is now a tunnel.
That would become like a through hole.
You call that a
Yeah.
through hole, which technically requires two holes.
Because it needs an entry, because you're digging down, it needs an exit because you stop digging because you reach an end point.
Because if you close it off, then you're classifying it as something else.
Wait, which one's
Yeah,
Alex
because-
and which one's Sam?
Yes,
So-
exactly.
I'm
You,
calling you Sam.
I think it's like against the rules, basically.
What do you mean against? Who invented these
No,
rules?
it is arbitrarily defined rules. It's like we should discuss this without like puncturing any, like when we're describing a hypothetical shape or whatever, we shouldn't like puncture a new hole.
You have
What do you
So
mean?
like your argument right there with the straw, when you pinch a hole on one side, that's just closing off the tube, basically.
that would be called pit.
You're just sealing up the hole. It's now a pit.
Yeah, now it's a pit.
Yeah.
Because there's no exit.
Well,
Yeah.
his argument is that you can enter and then you can exit the same way, but that's only proving that there's only one hole because you can't get to another side without there being a second hole.
This is like a ring, basically.
No, a ring would be very, very thin.
Well,
It-
if you have
if you were to
if you
mold
have
the
a
shape.
if you have a hula hoop and you
Right.
close the hula hoop, then it's just a circle.
It's like a plate,
It's a plate.
Yeah, it'll be this.
It's this.
which is like,
That's a ring. That's
Kind
a
of.
cap. That's a hula hoop.
it's kind of a hoop, or not a hoop, a pit, kind of.
Okay, so this would be a crater because it's a little bit deeper than. That would be considered a crater because it's a little bit more deeper than a hula hoop. And so
You're not part of this podcast. Go
go,
away.
Yeah.
go sit in the
we're-
little kids table.
Yeah, goes.
Can I be your special guest?
Audio listeners, love you to death.
Hi
th-
mom, hi dad.
These are intruders upon the Pelliser Kim podcast.
I put the net on.
Dude,
Hey, Ben.
I'm gonna kill you.
Do it.
Don't say that in the podcast.
I'm not gonna kill you.
I'm gonna severely injure you.
Main or injure.
Yeah, I was talking about in game.
I'm going to severely immobilize you.
This one should.
Hole.
Okay, so
Did you have fun?
in discussion, this is 2 holes because in my argument,
Who's
you
food
have
is
to have an
this?
entrance
Mine.
and an exit. You can't enter
Are you
in
gonna open presents?
Oh yeah. Do you
and
want
then leave if there isn't another hole. And if you bend it the middle part, you can enter one way, but you can't get to the other side because it's being blocked off.
You have to stay over here if you guys want to open a present.
it? We have gifts.
So yeah, that's my argument.
This is more important. This is more important.
We're being tampered with.
Alright, let's put a pause to this and open some presents.
What?
Didn't they say they had gifts or something?
Okay.
Okay, let's,
Well, I guess
In conclusion, we
hole's a
may
hole.
disagree.
but we agree and disagree on most things on
Yeah.
this topic of holes. We should read the book Hole.
Like and subscribe.
Isn't there a book called Holes?
there
There
is.
is a book called Holes.
And there's a movie based on the book. Maybe we should watch those and they'll discuss what a hole is.
They don't discuss what holes are. They do holes. I've
The
seen
mo-
it.
I'm
I've
pretty
seen
sure
the
the-
movie. I read the book.
If
they
a
only
plot
dig
is about
holes.
holes, I'm pretty sure it has to discuss like
The only holes they dig
where a hole
are.
begins. and
Well,
ends.
their holes are tunnels. I mean, like no, they're craters.
They're like pits.
They're
yeah.
pits.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're pit holes. They're armpits.
Yeah.
Yeah. See that's my idea of what a hole is. It's that if you can go into something, but it's just a hole. It's just one hole. But if you have something else to go to another destination, that would need another hole.
We should show this to mom and dad. And a cap is just another way of saying a crater.
So yeah, signing off. Andres Pellicer,
Sam Palisa.
Dylan Kim.
Like and subscribe.
Arigatou gozaimasu.